this is as summer as it's gonna get because we're at the pool and nobody's here.
A perfect pool day. Okay, so we just watched episode 6 of The Summer I Turned Pretty, and honestly it was pretty uneventful, except for the last scene with Conrad. We were like, finally give us something, bro.
Best 8 minutes, like...
Was that even 8 minutes, bro?
It was like 8 or 10 minutes of the episode. That was the only interesting part.
But yeah, so we watched that and I forgot to vlog it.
Hey guys, so I was just trying to think about what I want to do with my summer and reflecting on the day I had because I had a really great day today. I got to see a friend who I haven't seen in a really long time and we watched The Summer I Turned Pretty, so good vibes all around. After a really good day, I like to journal because a lot of times I find myself like venting about things in my life that are stressing me out or just things that you only want the journal to see, you know? Thoughts that you want to keep in your mind and locked securely in the journal. And I think sometimes it can get a little overwhelming and it's important to focus on all the good in your life as well. And a lot of people know this because a lot of people gratitude journal. So it's just important to remember when you have a good day to write about that as well. You look back and be like, oh, I remember that day. It was a really great day. But if you're like me, you won't necessarily remember unless you write it down. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. Hey guys, I was just reading Just for the Summer. Oh, that was the author name. Anyways, I was just reading this book and it is so good. Like, it started off immediately, which really grabbed my interest because I was kind of in a little bit of a slump. Like, I hadn't read in a while. And my goal was to read a lot this summer. So it was actually really good that it just started immediately. And I get why this book has such a high rating on Goodreads now because this book is so good. Like, I'm so sucked in. I'm almost halfway through and I started it yesterday night. And it's really, really good. The characters are just so likable too. And I feel like it's funny. They have really good banter, but more importantly, the pacing of the book is just so good because it's constantly really interesting and they have good conflicts with like their family lives. And it's not really about them having conflict. It's more about how their family lives affect their relationship. But it's really cool. And I actually feel like because of her career, it's very realistic. Anyways, read more. Okay, so quick update. I have this much of the book left, and it's really good so far. It's very different than your typical read because your typical romance will have like the miscommunication and the characters are like, ooh, do they like me? Do they not? I don't know. But in this book, the characters actually do know that they like each other. They just have a lot of other family issues and things getting in the way of their relationship that makes it hard to navigate. It's not like, ooh, do they like each other? They're like, no, we like each other. We just don't know if we can make it work in our current situations or not. And so I thought it was really interesting because it's just a concept of a book that I've never really read before. And I feel like they deal with family trauma really well. Like, it's been really interesting for me to read about it, and I'm so many questions of why certain characters do things, and I'm not done, so I don't know if we get a lot of answers, but it's looking like you don't get a lot of answers for why certain characters do things, and I feel like that's a good reflection of life because a lot of times there aren't reasons for why people do things. Things just happen and you'll never get the answers, and you just have to learn to accept that and be okay with it. So yeah. Anyways, I'll update when I'm actually done with it. So yeah. Okay, I just finished the book. And now I know I'm gonna get such a book hangover after this. I already feel like so empty inside, and I'm gonna read the author Q&A that she has in the back of it after this. But if I could give this book 6 stars, I honestly would. I think that everyone should read this book this summer. or just in general. I'm honestly kind of speechless after reading it. Wow. Now I'm kind of getting inspired to make a which summer reads are worth it and which are not. Because I am a hater of some very popular books. So let me know if I should do that. Bye!